Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tiffany and today we are filming in a different location in the house because this is where I would be sitting if I was doing the things that I'm going to talk about in the video today. So again, it's been a little while since I've done one of these. We just did the clean with me video because I didn't do one of those for a while. So today I'm going to do an updated 5 things I recommend to watch or to stream right now. It's not necessarily saying that these are newer programs or newer things that are just added to whatever the streaming device is, whether it be Amazon Prime or Netflix or Hulu, but just something that I had recently watched and watched, and something that I just wanted to share with you guys. So I have my little handy dandy notebook here with my little notes. So if I glance down, it's because I wrote some little notes down about each thing. And I do have one bonus this month for something that I recommend not to waste your time watching. So let's get started. So, and I always save the best for last. So my favorite or the best thing that I liked to save for last. So I'm just gonna start with number 1. So number 1, we watched Sugar Rush on Netflix. So Sugar Rush is a competition that they have. It's like a food network type of thing, which I was really happy to see because as a family we do like to watch these, and we have basic cable. We kind of rely on the streaming devices in the house to watch any shows. They didn't have a ton of like the food competition ones, so we were really happy to find that one on there, and we did all enjoy it. So it's just 4 teams compete to win $10,000 in each episode, and they have guest judges. Our favorite episode had Colin Hanks in there just because of like the sci-fi kind of esque episode there was to it for the challenges. There was 8 episodes, and that we just loved the fact that they had this on there as an option, and it seems like they're starting to come out with even more, so we are definitely going to be checking out some other ones. It's just a good family fun show to check out if you haven't seen it yet. Then number 2 is another great one. I enjoyed this so much. I do hope that they have another season of this show. It started in 2017 was the first series, and then 2018, and that is Glow, which is the, what is it, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. This show to me was hilarious. I loved each and every character. They were like perfect characters for each one of the actresses or whatever that they were portraying in the video. So it's a wrestling show for women. These are actresses that were kind of like struggling to make it. And the main actress in it, what's her name? Her name is, oh crappies, I forget. I forget what her name is, but she is hilarious. And she reminds me for some reason of the woman that was in the Walk Like an Egyptian, whatever group. I don't know who that is, but for the brunette that was in there, or she sang like Manic Monday. I don't know what her name is, but she reminded me of her for some reason, and it is based in the 80s, so maybe that's why. But then the blonde that's in it, she reminded me of, I think her name is Penny from Dirty Dancing, the blonde that was in there. I'm horrible with names, but it was so good. It was so funny. Their characters that they play in the show are hilarious. I love the main characters one. It's just a really, really fun show to watch. And if you get a chance, definitely check that one out. And like I said, please, please, please. And that was on Netflix. And so was Sugar Rush was on Netflix as well. So hopefully they come out with another one because I'm dying to see what happens in the next series. I'm going to throw in the Do Not Waste Your Time bonus. And that is the movie that was on Netflix, and it was How It Ends. So I saw the trailer for it with the special effects or like the 4K TV. It looked like it would be amazing. It looked so good just with the trailer. So of course I wanted to check it out. So Frank and I watched it the one night, and it was awful. How it ends, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of like leaves it open at the end of it. When we got to the end, it was one of those movies where like seriously, like we just wasted 2 hours of our time for nothing. The special effects that they had in the trailer, I don't know where they were in the actual movie. It was really, honestly, in my opinion, I pretty much like mostly everything that I watch for the most part, or I'll find something I like in it. This movie I just saw so stupid, and I don't know. It was not for me and not for Frank. We both had the same opinion, so I would just skip that one if I was you. Next we have the cute little movie To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and that was on Netflix. I'm starting to feel like some of these movies that I'll click on because they show recommended for you, that I'm getting too old for them. Like, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be watching this. I should be watching something a little bit more mature or like not so teeny bopperish, but I loved it. I thought it was adorable. I thought it was so cute. I think the main actress in it was just the cutest little thing ever. It had a really cute storyline to it. It's a good one. And actually, Dominic watched a little bit of it with me. He really liked it. And the best part was that I went to go sit with my mom. We went out to eat the one day, and I was saying, like, I don't think I should be watching this stuff anymore. And she had actually already watched it and had the same opinion, so that made me feel a little bit better. But it's just like a feel-good movie. It makes you think back of, like, oh, your first love, and like how cute, and like, but then how scary it is, and like all the little stuff that comes with it. So it's a good one. It's definitely something to take a look at. The next one on the list is called Unveiled. So this was from 2017. It was 6 episodes. For some reason that popped up on things to watch for me. So basically the whole thing was 6 brides go under the knife before their big wedding day, and they had all kinds of different procedures done to try to make themselves look their best for their big day. And I just think it's so interesting. They didn't have, like, some of them didn't have the longest time frame for healing, so it was kind of like rushing to try to heal, or like, am I going to be good enough for my wedding day, or am I going to have my face swollen and things like that. So it's just like an interesting one to watch if you like that kind of stuff. It doesn't get really graphic or anything like that. But that was just something to watch, that it's just kind of interesting to go to those extremes. I don't think I would ever do it, but I can see why they did. And, you know, so I think the one, she had like a forehead lift or forehead something where they kind of like cut her here. Definitely interesting, but they're all beautiful. They were all beautiful to begin with, and they're beautiful now, so it's definitely something to check out. And here we go. My favorite, last but not least, is the original A Star is Born that I watched on Amazon Prime. 1937 was the first one out of the 4 that they now have. Of course, the newest one being with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. I did not see it yet. I'm waiting. I was supposed to go with my sister. It didn't work out over the weekend. Now Frank is supposed to go with me. I'm hoping that he keeps his word and he does go and watch it with me, because I do want to see it in the movie theater before we wind up watching it on the television. I'm obsessed with the soundtrack. I've been listening to it every day, nonstop. I love Lady Gaga. I love Bradley Cooper. But I will say, the first one, the one that I watched on Amazon Prime, which is the original, I loved it. I was laughing. It was so cute. The main actress in it was adorable. The story is awesome. If you don't know what it is, it's a young actress for that episode, or for that version, or the original version, goes to Hollywood because she wants to be famous and wants to be an actress. She meets a guy, doesn't have the greatest hobby. I'm not trying to give anything away. And starts to bring her down. So it's just like such a great story. I loved it. I love this movie. I'm so curious now to watch the other 3, of course being the new one that I was talking about, but I'm anxious to see all of them, to see how they put it into the new one, or if there's anything. I feel like there was maybe a couple little things that they kind of put in the new one to kind of pay tribute to, like, the first one at least that I watched, just from watching the clips that I've seen. But it's a definitely like a perfect movie to watch. It's so funny. It's really good. It's just a good story, and the people in it are amazing. So I'm starting to really get into like the old-fashioned movies. I've been really enjoying them a lot lately, even the ones in black and white. This one, they had it was like Technicolor, so there was some color to it, but it's great. So that is my 5 with my extra bonus of don't waste your time this month. I do have another list that I'm getting together right now because I am watching some things that I'm just finishing up, so I will be probably putting that up in the next couple weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and make sure that you let me know if you've seen any of these and what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.